Mike McGlinchey, welcome to the Game Winners. These are going to be 9 epic questions. And I'm going to start off by asking you, what is your favorite karaoke song?
I'd have single. If I'm singing by myself, I'd go Mr. Brightside. I think it's the best song ever written.
Would you like to sing Mr. Brightside for us? Or just a little teaser of Mr. Brightside?
'Cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Something like that.
I love it.
I know all the words by heart. That's why it's good, because I it's like a cool party trick that I can take the microphone and go in the middle of the crowd instead of standing there like everybody does reading the words. So that's why I go to Mr. Brightside.
All right. San Francisco Bay or the Jersey Shore?
Jersey Shore, without a question.
Which Bruce Springsteen song best depicts your life?
That's one of the hardest questions I've ever been asked. He is the greatest storyteller of all time. I would say, I can't say Glory Road because I don't think I'm at that point where I'd be sitting in the bar talking to my buddies about the big baseball player. Born to Run, I guess, would be a good one. Everybody, yeah, I'll do that one. Cut it loose and be Born to Run.
Classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite Notre Dame tradition?
Between Friday night, or actually no, it's got to be the alma mater after the game and running out of the tunnel. The pregame, obviously, going and slapping the sign. My hairs are standing up talking about it. And then the alma mater after the game. And anytime you're in mass at the Basilica at Notre Dame is a pretty special experience.
I know you're a huge 76ers fan. Give me your top 5 76ers.
Of all time?
Of all time.
I'd have to go, first and foremost, Allen Iverson. The answer is he was so good at the peak of my childhood when I was just starting to get into sports, and my dad would take us to Sixers games, and the answer was electric. We used to have me and my brothers used to buy the shooting sleeve and all that because he made it cool. I'd say Embiid's up there. He's a Philly legend. I'd say he's obviously Dr. J, Will Chamberlain, that's 4, and Moses Malone is 5. Yeah.
All right. If football didn't exist, what would your family look like?
My competition existing is it just
it can be
football?
Competition existing, but football doesn't exist.
We would just keep finding a way to eat something else. It would probably be either football, basketball, or even if it's just rec league sports games while you're at a tailgate or something, we'd figure that out. But really weird, because that's what binds us all. Football is what bonds us all together. We'd have to figure out something to put all of our hearts and efforts into. I don't know what it would be, but it would be something.
Favorite NFL team to play against?
Probably Seattle. I mean, I've been in. You obviously have different rivals because you've been at different stops, but these last 2 years playing Seattle has been awesome. We got a huge win against them, and that even in the 4-12 season when we were there, that was a great kick by you.
Thanks.
And then we had
appreciate you blogging for me, big fella.
Anytime. And then and I mean, the 2 games that this past season, the Monday nighter, even though we lost in a heartbreaker, an unbelievable atmosphere. That was the coolest I've ever seen Levi's Stadium until the playoffs this past year. And then, I mean, the goal line stand up there was just that was the coolest. I mean, that was the coolest thing.
All right, what's tougher, to block for Jimmy G or Robbie G?
Like I said, I think it hurts me more to block for Robbie G, but there's a lot more technique involved for blocking Jimmy G. So physical pain-wise, for sure you. And then skill-wise, Jimmy G.
I'll have to start buying your massage during the week or something to take care of that.
I'm just around. No, field goals. It's an easy job because conceptually, but you got to have a lot of wherewithal because guys come hard, especially in the NFL. They'll load up 3 guys in one gap and try to just break who you are, and so you got to be ready for it. I can't even say what it is out there in that moment in time.
Well, Mike, thanks for surviving the game-winning questions, and always a pleasure to have you on on the Kickin It With Robbie show.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.